l'Américain, Monsieur Mitch Albert. Dans le coin bleu, le challenger, le Russe, Sergei Kobozev.
So Sergei Kobozev then from St. Petersburg in Russia originally.
Le champion du monde entier, Marcelo Dominguez.
And there's the champion, Marcelo Dominguez from Buenos Aires in Argentina. So Kobozev then based in New York, managed by Tommy Gallagher, and this is going to be a cracking fight. Kobozev unbeaten in 22 professional fights. And there are your judges, Logist, Franz Marti and Dalby Shirley. In fact, that's wrong. Chuck Giampa from America, Bob Logist and Franz Marti from Switzerland are the three judges. So in the black then, Sergei Kobozev, slightly taller of course than Marcelo Dominguez. Very strong, fit-looking man. And I think it's fair to say that Dominguez is not the most awesome of physical specimens you'd ever want to see, but he can box and he can fight. Give it up. Kobozev with his squashed nose, a very capable, cagey fighter. And Marcelo Dominguez possibly taking this opening round just to kind of work Kobozev out. And Kobozev taking advantage of this rather lackluster approach to round one. And looks like he's got his nose in front here. Nice left hit there by Kobozev. Sorry, by Dominguez. Oh, nice right. And a long left hook from Dominguez. So at the end of round one, then it looks like the challenger has taken the opening round, and it's the full-point scoring system, of course, in world title fights. So the winner of the round, Kobozev, on my opinion, gets 10. A little closer, a little bit more to the body. Dominguez 9.
Don't forget we're in France. We ain't on Mars.
Good movement. Use jab going forward. Very nice.
Must punch, though.
Jab coming forward.
Must punch, Sergei. Must punch.
But a replay here then from round one. Lovely right smack in the face there from Dominguez.
More aggressive. Very good. Come on, baby.
Let's go, second down, let's go. Round two then. And just to remind you, in case you've just joined us, in the black trunks, Sergei Kobozev, the American-based Russian challenging Marcelo Dominguez from Argentina for the WBC Interim Cruiserweight Championship. Of course, Marcelo Dominguez, the champion, making his second defense of this title. And you might remember we brought you his first defense when he knocked out, in fact his win, my apologies, when he knocked out Hakim Tafer of France in 9 rounds to win this interim championship.
Keep it up in there.
Nice right through the middle again from Kobozev. But now Dominguez standing his ground. Right over the top from the Russian. Very close round, this one again. Kobozev might just have his nose in front. He's the man going forward. But it's been a much, much better round for Dominguez, who has come to life after a rather sedate opener.
Keep it up, come on, keep it up, come on, let's go.
So, good round, I think, again for the Russian challenger. And this, I think, was around about the halfway stage. So up to round 3. Scheduled for a dozen, remember? And I think Kobozev took that second round very closely. So he's won the first 2. Good start for him. Needs to keep it up, though. Good left hook there from Dominguez, but he took one, and suddenly down goes Kobozev from a right, I think. Well, he was down for barely a split second, taking the mandatory 8 count here for referee Halpin. Well, that's not going to aid his cause any. So just a short right there, clipping Kobozev, I thought. Referee Halpin there just reminding Dominguez not to strike his opponent on the floor. So now then, Sergei's got some ground to make up. And just to remind you of the other champions in the cruiserweight division, as suddenly Kobozev goes to work here. I'll get to that a bit later. And, well, Dominguez there complaining that Kobozev was a bit too careless with his head. Well, Kobozev might have hit the floor, but it's not dampened his spirit any. He's still in charge here in this round. Oh, nice right there from Kobozev. And Dominguez has got a very sturdy chin. Good round, good recovery by Kobozev. So last few seconds of this third, and we have a dilemma. Bit of overtime in round three. Lovely right from Kobozev to finish it. Well, the dilemma is Kobozev hit the floor, so he's only got 9 points. But Dominguez lost the round, so he's only got 9 points. But it's what they call the 10-point must system. It sounds ludicrous, but they both got 10 points in that third round. Crazy game, this. Well, the head did come a bit close there on the replay. Well, that's the, well, I mean, it was barely a knockdown, really, was it? But it was counted. It was a right to the side of the head.
Body head. We lose that round close to the knockdown.
I think personally that Kobozev was in a poor position when that punch landed, which of course helped him over. Round four. And I've got at this point the challenger 2 rounds in front with 30 points to 28. Nice left hook, a right hand there from Kobozev again. Oh, lovely left hook as well there from Sergei Kobozev. Good body punches too. And the fight back. And again, these are hefty punches coming in from Kobozev. Nice work. Oh, good right back there from Dominguez. Oh, and again, much better punch there. A little nod of the head from Kobozev. Screaming for body punches from Kobozev's corner. Goodness me, well, was that a knockdown? Was that a punch that landed? Well, he's getting another mandatory count here. Kobozev in round 4.
Hey, you okay? You okay?
But I'm not even sure a punch landed there. And the bell has gone to save the follow-up. So, another very interesting round. And once again, the dilemma. Kobozev Kobozev won the round, but only got 9 points because he hit the deck. And Dominguez, well, in spite of scoring the knockdown, he's only got 9 as well because he lost the round. It's a terrible system, that. Well, I'm not even convinced on the replay that a punch landed. Not one to put him over for sure. And that was just kind of on the neck, really. Very, very odd. So 10 points again, each. So Sergei Kobozev then retains his 2-point lead as far as I'm concerned. 4 rounds gone. And I think a lot of people would count Kobozev very, very unlucky so far to have had 2 counts. Round 5. Lovely stiff jab there from Dominguez. And Kobozev very heavily greased around the eyes. He's got a marking, as you know, at the end of that 4th round, sorry, at the right cheek. And Dominguez is a pretty hard hitter. He's won 18 fights, lost 1, drawn 1, and stopped 10 men. And of course, Kobozev's record much more impressive. 22 straight wins, 18 inside the distance. Well, once again, Dominguez there just reminding Kobozev to be careful with the head.
Don't punch, don't punch. Watch your head, come on, watch his head.
And there must come a time, surely, in this fight where Dominguez has got to start taking a driving seat. Well, switch to southpaw there from the Argentinian. And by the way, if you ever get the chance to box in Argentina, don't expect to win. One of the most partisan countries of boxing there is on this planet. If you think Italy's bad, go to Argentina. Oh, what a big spin there from Dominguez with the miss. And he does actually put quite a bit into his punches. Consequently, that's the 2nd time he's spun round. Nice jab, though. Once again, so little between them. Well, as I say, very little between them there. Dominguez using the jab well, but I think overall, Kobozev came forward and threw clusters of punches just to edge the round, I do believe.
Breathe, breathe.
Into round 6. In the black, Sergei Kobozev has got a lead after the first part of this fight anyway, over the defending WBC interim champion Marcelo Dominguez. And in fact, I do apologise, Dalby Shirley is one of the judges, along with Bob Logis from Belgium, and of course Franz Marti from Switzerland. Referee Halford will not score. And I will mention the other champions currently. The IBF champion is still Alfred Cole, although there's rumours that he will box at heavyweight. Nate Miller is the WBA champion. European champion Alexander Gurov from the Ukraine. And the World Boxing Union champion Tommy Hearns. And the German Ralph Rocchigiani, I think he's WBO champion, but there is a man I do believe will have a chance with either of these. And he's the British champion, Terry Dunstan. He's long, very tall, Terry. Well, looks like Kobozev starting to feel the pace of his own exertions here in this 6th round. Less than a minute to go. He's not stepping in with the same kind of authority and certainly not scoring with as many punches as he was earlier. Oh, nice right hand, left hook there from Dominguez. He walked in behind those two. And Dominguez now bleeding from the nose. Change of tactics then from Dominguez. He's not going to go leaping around the ring anymore. He's going to stand there and try and plant a big one. And you can tell that by his very stature. Well, it looks like Dominguez is picking and pecking his way to winning round 6. And let's face it, he needs it.
Tiger Balm, the Oriental rub for muscles and joints serving sports people worldwide. Tiger.
So there you are, Dominguez's corner. They all look pretty cool there at the moment, don't they? Well, Dominguez breathing hard.
You gotta work hard. Keep poking the side, the ribs. Come on. Punch. Head, chest. Head in his chest. Come on.
Jab to his head, right hand to body. Okay, you finish with left hand, please.
Sergei, close body punch. Get him, Jeff.
So round 7, and this is the halfway stage of this WBC Interim Cruiserweight title fight. And, well, Marcelo Dominguez in the white trunks, the holder. Looked a bit livelier, I thought, in round 6. And Sergei Kobozev starting to feel the pace. Well, now the left hand of Dominguez is starting to get through. And that's where they want Kobozev to work, but I'm afraid he's not. Mitch Halpern there almost poking himself in the eye. Oh, lovely long left hook there from Dominguez. Oh, and again, lovely right catching Kobozev on the chin. Oh, big shot. Well, Kobozev in a bit of bother here in round 7. And I do believe Kobozev was a top-class Russian amateur, but I'm afraid I can't reel off any of the championships he won. I'm sure he must have done. Lovely right again from Dominguez. Well, it looks like hard work now for Kobozev. Well, and again, Dominguez having some very good moments here at the halfway stage, and the gum shield of Kobozev has gone now. Good round for Dominguez, the champion.
Yo no sé si vos no da más, hijo de puta, pero este no da más.
Eso solo vuelve, ¿eh? El campeón.
¿Vamos bien? No. Sí, ¿cómo?
Dame lo que toma para la bola después.
Lots and lots of passion in both corners.
¿Me das un poco después? Pedime cuando quiera agua.
Beautiful replay punches there. And that's the gum shield going. In fact, there's a body punch that did it.
¿Cómo te sentís? ¿Bien?
Drink, little drink. Come on, Sergei. Come on, baby. Come on. It's 8. We need all of these. Come on.
Round 8. Well, obviously Dominguez fancying his chances here of taking Kobozev out. Big left hook again. Both lads really feeling the pace. And the punches, of course. Well, the rope-a-dope there from Dominguez, just forcing, or in fact enticing, Kobozev home, then planted a right. Tough round, this. Big shot.
Go home, go, go. Come on.
Well, it looks like Kobozev got the best of the early rounds, but certainly Dominguez coming into things, in fact, coming into his own here in the middle rounds. No doubt about that. And all the time there, Dominguez getting the better of things. Well, another round then for the champion. He's won the last three, I do think.
No, que se recupera el tiempo, tranquilito, vamos. Pero si no empezamos, faltan 8 rounds, vamos.
Bien, dame la vaselina de por favor. Abrila.
Abrila.
Sergei, you gotta fight until you fall. You gotta fight.
Good jab.
Come on.
Lovely left hooks on the replay there from the champion. Body and head.
Right hand too.
Good shots.
You gotta fight, Sergei. You gotta fight.
So round 9, and we're approaching the home straight. And in my opinion, Dominguez has won the last 3 rounds. Can Kobozev find his second wind? And of course, so much at stake for the champion, and of course the challenger too, because retaining or winning a version of the World Championship these days. Oh, lovely shots there from Dominguez, and Kobozev hurt there. Good moments for the champion. As I was saying, winning a title or even losing one could be a massive difference to the bank balance. Can set you for life. Switch to southpaw for Dominguez. Big punch again from Marcelo Dominguez. And Kobozev now getting thumped around this ring. And that's the first time Dominguez has chosen to kind of claim, if you like. Oh, good work again from the Argentinian. And Kobozev still trying hard. Well, we're getting a bit of a fight back towards the end of the round from the challenger, but overall, it's been a good round for Dominguez. Just holding there towards the finish, though. And a significant sign from Kobozev, who grabbed the rope. He's feeding this pace terribly. Good right from him, though. So a cracking round again, and I think Dominguez has won that one too.
You have to have a passion about wine, otherwise get out the business. Wine is a product that lives. Sheer poetry, romance.
Let's go. Sergei, come on.
Beautiful work,
Sergei,
baby.
you got to punch, Sergei. You got to back him up punching. We need these rounds. Let's go. Come on. Where's his mouth? Come on, Sergei. He's dead. Hold, hit, run in, do everything.
Nice and easy. Let him relax.
Come on.
Right up.
Come on.
Well, these are brilliant close-ups, aren't they, of the replay action.
Come on, baby.
Your round.
This is for Nina, me, you,
Peter,
baby, Peter.
So there you are then. You heard Tommy Gallagher telling Sergei Kobozev how much this one means. And it means a great deal, believe me. Just to remind you, Kobozev unbeaten in 22 professional fights. 18 of those 22 wins coming inside the limit. Became Russian champion in only his 6th fight. USBA champion in his 18th fight. And he's made one defense of that against Andrew Maynard. Last year. Dominguez, on the other hand, well, he won the Argentinian title in his 7th fight under disqualification against the former WBO champion, Nestor Giovanni. And it could all be on this last 3 rounds. And Kobozev very tired. Well, Kobozev not doing at all badly here. Well, we've really got a punch up on our hands here now in round 10. And the question, of course, is who's going to get the better of things as this round closes down. Well, Kobozev there, going to the well once more. Might just have won round 10.
Two more.
Un poquito agua en la cabeza.
Muy dolente.
Está bien.
We need these 2 rounds, baby. In his fucking face.
Close distance with jab and then power punch.
Jab. Ближайся, удары пошел вблизи. Не давай ему передохнуть.
Come on, sir. We need these 2 rounds. Relax. Come on, sir.
He saw the mark of a fighter there. A man who takes a shot full in the face, doesn't flinch, and hits you straight back again. As we come up now for the penultimate round. This is the 11th. The independent world boxing rankings currently have got Dominguez ranked at number 6 and Kobozev at number 11. So there's not a great deal between them. And I think that this display has proved that. Oh, goodness me, and that's the third time that Dominguez has missed with a big one. Well, we're going to get a grandstand finish. Great work there by Kobozev. Can Dominguez come back at him? Both exhausted. Although Kobozev, with a much tidier style, doesn't look quite as bad as Dominguez. And the crowd absolutely loving this one. Oh, big shot. Oh, and again, a big hard right there from the champion. Well, Dominguez now reduced to teeing off with a big punch. And they're catching Kobozev. Oh, and again. This is one tough fight. It might not be the classiest you'll ever see, but my goodness, you couldn't ask for more work, could you? And interestingly, Kobozev got the best of the first 2 minutes, but I do think that possibly Dominguez might just be winning now. And the crowd absolutely loving it. Good fight. Fought in a great spirit. Watch again. Good shots. Lovely left and right there from Kobozev. And that's the big miss again. So the 12th and final round then to decide this WBC Interim Cruiserweight Championship, and it's that close that it could be decided here on this final 3 minutes. Now's the time to use everything you might have been saving up for these precious moments. And they haven't really, have they? They've been at it hammer and tongs for most of the way. I've seen Dominguez better than this, but you're only as good as you're allowed to be. And it's been a great performance by the Russian. And those knockdowns, or the ones that were considered knockdowns by Mitch Halpin in rounds 3 and 4 against Kobozev, could mean the difference between winning and losing. A comfortable life or a struggle. That's what this means. A good shot by Kobozev. And I think both fighters would happily call it quits at this point. They're fighting on instinct alone and fresh air. And the crowd now applauding these two home. It's been a very demanding fight. And there's so little between them in this final round. It could be that close. Well, it's all over now. So, Marcelo Dominguez raises his arms at the end there. And I've just tot up my scorecard. I thought the last round was level. And I've made it 116-115 in favour of Marcelo Dominguez. Of course, we now wait for the judges. We've got to wait now for Dalby Shirley, Bob Logist and Franz Marty to decide the winner and loser. It was that close, I think. So I got the champion retaining the title by 1 point. Here we go. Oh, it's a split decision.
Pour Dalby Shirley, 116-113.
Well, 117, 113.
Marty, 115-116. Et pour Bob Logis, 115-113. Et donc, déclaré vainqueur de ce combat et toujours champion du monde de WBC des low légers.
So, Dominguez then retains his title, and the scores were 117-113 to him, 115-113 to him, and Franz Marty went the other way, 117-115 to Kobozev. Well, that's a cracking scrap. To say not the greatest fight you'll ever see in your life, but a tough one. See you tomorrow.